Hello, good people of the internet. Justin here from Real World Strength, and it's one of my favorite days of the week, Weird Stretch Wednesday. And today we are going to talk about your hands. A lot of people have troubles with the hands because we do a lot of stuff in here that involves your hands, like anything that involves gripping a barbell or a pull-up bar or a kettlebell or gymnastics rings. Really everything we do involves your hands to some capacity. So what do you do to take care of them? Well, first of all, this is the first thing I tell basically everybody. If your hands or your wrists are pissing you off, the first thing you need to do is look upstream. Dig into all of the muscles around the forearms and try to get them nice and loosened up. Because the forearms are to the hands what the calves are to the feet. All of the big, powerful movements of the hands are coming from the forearms. All the big, powerful movements of the feet coming from the calves. So anytime you're having trouble with the feet, you roll out the calves, the shins, the perineals, everything that's around the lower leg first, and then you take care of the plantar fascia, all the muscles supporting the arch of the foot. Same thing with the hands. Start with the forearms, make sure all of those are nice and loose. You can also check out some of the muscles in your upper back because that can have a trickle down effect, like in your neck. And then you dig into the hands themselves, because you have quite a few muscles in between the metacarpals in here, not in the fingers, that's mostly tendons, but in between the metacarpals, you've got your interosseous muscles, means between the bones, and a couple of other ones whose names I forget that help control the thumb, like adductor pollicis or whatever. Weird names, muscles that help control the fine motor movements of the hands. Fair enough? So here's how you take care of them. All you need, I would suggest a golf ball and some kind of a hard surface that has some amount of friction to it. I've got a clipboard right here on top of this very smooth table that just would not work. Put the golf ball on the table or on the surface. Hand goes on top of it, other hand goes on top of that, and you just steamroll all around. It's exactly the same as taking a golf ball to roll out the plantar fascia. Exact same idea. Try to relax this as much as you can and just use your body weight to loosen up all the kinks in the fascia in the palm of your hand. Additionally, we can either use the golf ball or you can use your thumb in the opposite hand and dig in between the bones to loosen up all the muscles between the metacarpals. These are essentially fine motor assistance muscles that just anytime that you're doing anything involving the fingers, these muscles help they help stabilize the bones and just assist in the complexity of that. So here's what you do. Dig around, find a spot that feels exquisitely tight and painful, but not like you're pushing on a nerve. Pushing on a nerve is generally bad. Usually doesn't do you a whole lot of good. But when it feels like you've hit something that's next to a nerve, that's gold. Try to get it loosened up. These muscles are relatively thin, so if you feel like there are actually trigger points in there, you'll feel them. You'll feel them under the skin. They'll feel like little hard lumpy things. Push on those spots until you feel them kind of loosen up, and then just stretch the hand in all kinds of weird directions. Like you loosen up this spot right here, in between your thumb and index finger. Dig in there, feel loosen up, and then like stretch your thumb in all different kinds of directions. I told you it was Weird Stretch Wednesday. We're getting weird with it. Stretch your hands in like every conceivable way, like twist them, like squish them up, whatever you can do. Get those hands to stretch them out, loosen them up, and hopefully make that hand pain go away. That's it for this week. We'll see you next time.